So hello and welcome to you wherever you are. We are here at this most recognisable of venues in world football. It is the Camp Nou, the proud and impressive home of FC Barcelona. And our live game is Santiago against Borussia Dortmund. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The exciting Ivan Perisic. Tall and rangy, but he has a deft touch and enough pace to move clear of attention, and he's always looking to shift the ball onto that left foot too, and he packs real power with it.
Okay, interesting. Passes it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Keeper goes long. Vidal. Lindelof. Riedler. Played out to the right. Looks like a good ball through. He's left his man. Big chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all.
Deftly done. Perisic looking to get on the end of this. Perisic shapes the shoot. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Heinrich. Riedler. Looks to slip it through. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Defenders on the back foot. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Vermaelen, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Iniesta. Gets wrestled off the ball. Riedler. And now they can launch a counter. Out wide to the right. Berardi gets into some space. Berardi. And he's cut it out. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Borussia Dortmund get it back again. Pushes it out wide. Thauvin looking to get on the end of this. Going through. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Looks to thread it through. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. None shall pass. That's the message there. Riedler. Tries a through ball. Berardi opts to play it back. Draxler! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Santiago get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Khan can claim that. Now the pass. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Iniesta. And it's Thauvin. Ball swung in. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Riedler. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Lobs it in gently. Perisic. He's got away.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well played, he saw that coming. Conte. Aimed long and direct. Iniesta. Matuidi. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Over to the left. Looks like a good... Great leap! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Heinrich. Plays it out to the flank. Looks to slip it through. It's got through to him. He's left his man. Chooses to... Heinrich! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Santiago go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And Thauvin! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Ricken. Vidal. Stones plays it forward. He's away! Now it's Perisic. Plays it back. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring there.
And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Vidal. Heinrich. Riedler. Tries a through ball. Going through. Shoots! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Santiago take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Now it's Perisic. So what now? Now it's Perisic. Towering header! Falcao has a pop! And oh! They've scored! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give...
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Passes it through. Berardi. Vidal. Pumps it into the area. And that's out of reach. Thauvin. Ronaldinho. And it's Falcao. Ricken. Looks like a good ball through. Berardi. Has a hit! That's superb from Riedler!
Santiago are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Santiago go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Tries a through ball, looking to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And the header! He will be livid with himself. Falcao, it's a loose ball. Riedler. Now the pass. Falcao! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Iniesta. Matuidi tries lifting it over. Just brushed off the ball there. He shoots! It's come back out! That's a real chance missed.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Tovin, Falcao, Berardi. Looks to slip it through. He's pinged one through here. Ronaldinho, he's left his man. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Keeps everyone guessing. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Steered out wide. It's Perisic! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Borussia Dortmund could have here their final chance. Heads it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Matuidi with the ball through. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Lindelof, Heinrich, Ricken, Berardi, tries a through ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Romagnoli going through. 2 minutes to be added on. Defence has got rid of that. Denis Suarez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Draxler is a big talent. He can do a good job for his team in any of the attacking positions, but the extra little freedom he gets out wide play to his technical strengths and his ability to go either left or right.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Heinrich. Riedler. Aimed wide, but he'd have done well to reach that. Riedler. Tries a through ball, and he's on... Ronaldinho hits it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Yeah, this has been pretty decisive, no doubt as to who the better side is.
And the Herrera. Terence Congolo. Santiago have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Marcelo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Berardi plays it long. Forward it goes. Now it's Aguero. And it's Herrera. Pastore. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Heinrich. So what now? Big chance here, and a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Santiago break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Romagnoli positions himself well and cuts it out. Pastore sticks in a foot to win it back. Now it's Aguero. He's got away. Out wide to the right. Valencia in with a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Draxler. Ronaldinho. Beautifully done. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? And it's Heinrich. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, real chance! Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Pastore. 30 minutes gone. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Pastore clips one through. Real shoots! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! They have hauled themselves right back into it. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Vermaelen tries to get it forward quickly. Ronaldinho. Has a look and has a go. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
And it's Aguero. Sterling. It's a loose ball. Sterling has it out wide and in space. Valencia. Can he put it away? Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's through. Now is he in? Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Draxler plays it forward. Heinrich. Ricken plays it out to the flank. Dinks one in. That intervention was very necessary. Aimed long and direct. Big chance! He's had a go! Draxler. And the Herrera. Draxler. Floats one over. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Aguero battles to win it back. Pastore pushes it out wide. He's left his man. He's thrust his way through. Decent ball. Draxler goes looking. Sterling with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark another try or another trier.
Goes wide. Draxler looking to get on the end of this. Going through. Out of play for a throw. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Pastore. Can he finish? Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Aguero certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces.
Berardi. He's got away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Heinrich. Oh, great ball. Ronaldinho! Romagnoli going full steam ahead down the left flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Hits one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Drexler spreads it towards the left. And he's cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's had a look. Is it in? And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Ricken must score. Barani, and he gobbles up the chance. Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Played out to the right. Sterling. That is terrific skill. He's left his man. Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Draxler. And it's Sterling. Now it's Aguero. Aguero clips one through. Goes for goal! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now the pass. Passes it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, and any dozy attackers, and that's what's going to happen. You need to stay alert with this defence. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cabela going through. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Marcelo. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Valencia does well to read it and intercepts. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Just brushed off the ball there. And that's that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would think the midfield giant Nemanja Matic. He can play as a third centre-back in front of that defence in a destructive role.
Has a hit! Can he get... And another time! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, good interception. Throw in. And it's Ricken. Looks to clip it forward.
Santiago have been making some good inroads down the right. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Santiago need to respond pretty quickly now to snatch this momentum back.
Going for goal! It's in! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Great run on the overlap here. Looking for a decent ball in. Vidal's cross.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Carrasco. He's got away. Gets it into the middle. He can get that clear. Is it in? Brings it forward. Hoists it high. Nicely measured pass. A chance! He's left his man. And a shot! Oh, another chance! Back of the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Santiago grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Romagnoli cuts it out. Over to the left. Ronaldinho. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Chipped through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Heinrich. Riedler. Berardi goes wide. What an adventurous run from a defender.
Santiago have been making some good inroads down the right. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Santiago need to respond pretty quickly now to snatch this momentum back.
He's gone for it! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Santiago are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Santiago go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And it's Mondi. So what now? Vidal. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Rickon going through. Decent ball. Up to meet it. He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Santiago go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Drexler tries to get it forward quickly. Xhaka plays it forward. He's left his man. Surely, big chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Mondi. Looks like a good ball through. Carrasco. He's had a shot! It's bounced out! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low and it nearly came off.
Gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind. He's got away. Has a pop! They've done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And the first half is done.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Santiago do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. Already up and running for the second half. Bonaventura spreads it towards the left. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Aimed long and direct. Romagnoli. Ronaldinho could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Granit Xhaka. Heinrich. Riedler. Pushes it out wide. Berardi looks to slip it through. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's neat. The shot's on! Hits one! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Heinrich came up with a decent crack, but he knew rather quickly he'd gotten underneath it.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now the pass. Riedler! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Matic played out to the wing. And he's cut it out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Comes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Can he finish? More than happy to take the muscular approach. Lovely bit of skill. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Mondi. Xhaka. Now it's Carrasco. He's got away. Crosses it in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Forward it goes. Daniel Alves. And it's Dani Alves. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Out to the flank. Going through. Ronaldinho. And the finish! That was mighty close. Berardi with a shot! What about it? And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Santiago could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Ball's loose, who's getting there? So who's he picking out? So that's it, it is all over. Santiago, winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it...